Hi guys, this is Janice Pons. I'm the host on From Destruction to Dignity, Clinical Perspective, Spiritual Truths. Listen, for decades, God has been dealing with me in a very deep manner regarding the issues of how our children have been targeted in our nation. My history of being a teacher and school psychologist in the public schools and a clinician drew me into the dynamics being presented in our nation. There are some deep-seated clinical issues in this nation that must be dealt with front and center. If it's not dealt with properly, we're just putting Band-Aids on festered sores or just ignoring core issues. The calling on my life has effectively dealt with these issues for decades. What are the contributing factors that are affecting the students in America? How are these factors influencing the behavioral patterns and choices that they make? If this is not addressed at its core, we will be a nation that are just like gerbils on a caged wheel. I see it all the time in the line of work that I do. With much specificity, God took me on a historical journey that started long ago. I spent the entire month on my podcast dissecting every single aspect of how we got to where we are right now in America. These issues have a historical precedence of being resolved. Yes, God is dealing with other Americans about the same issue as it relates to the protection of our children. The line of demarcation has been drawn in the sand, my fellow Americans. If we don't stand up for our precious children in elementary schools and youth regarding how their minds are being accosted, what will it take? Right now, elementary school students are literally being taught the dynamics of physical acts that they should not even be exposed to. Developmentally, they can't handle it. I have been addressing how our taxpayer dollars are supporting the 5 pillars that provide an infrastructure for America. Education is one of those pillars, and it is under a targeted attack. In fact, it's been seized. We, the people, are paying for it. 210 million Christian Americans exist in this nation. That's 62% of us, guys. 62%. That's the majority. Are we going to sit around and let agendas run roughshod and steal our children? As long as I have breath in my body, I will be an advocate for the children in our great nation. The dynamics related to all of this is so multifaceted. It's not just one thing. We will miss significant components if we approach it that way. A comprehensive approach is direly needed. On April the 13th, 2024, we're going to have a call to the capitals. Every state capital in this nation will be having Americans gathering in prayer, fasting, communion, intercession, and unity. One day, one nation, 50 states. Subsequently, we will culminate on the Washington Federal Mall on October 12, 2024. What's the goal? We're going to have 1 million voices arising in our nation's capital. Our first stand of unity is going to be in our state capitals on April the 13th, then the Washington Federal Mall on October the 12th. I'm working to get Oklahoma's state capitol packed out on April the 13th. Yes, I am. Then to have 1 million voices arising on the Washington Federal Mall on October the 12th. But put those dates on your calendar. I'm going to see you there. I'm believing that. All across the nation, prayer hubs are being birthed and are growing. We invite you to be a part of what God is doing. God is not done with America. Do you know why? We are still here. We the people. In Oklahoma, we have taken off and are out the gate running with the charge. Start your own prayer hub or join one that already exists. Get involved. Please put April the 13th on your calendar and join together at your state capitals. I spoke with a pastor recently as I was promoting this event. He's bringing his entire youth department to Oklahoma State Capitol on April the 13th. Yes, a good number of people at his church are Hispanic. He's told me this. He said, Janice, I'm bringing my youth department to the state capitol. They are Hispanic, and they have never been to an event such as gathering at a state capitol to pray together. This will be good for them to see and be a part of it. He's so excited. So am I. This is a part of how we make America great. Listen, go to info@janicepons.com. I can direct you to how you can form your own prayer hub. There's a hashtag, Don't Mess With Our Kids, that has to do with the state capitals. Like that's on April the 13th. And you can register there to get connected with how you can get connected with that overall movement for the states. And then we're going to have October the 12th in our nation's capital. Listen, put these on your calendar. I will see you at my state capital here in Oklahoma, and I will see you at the Washington Federal Mall on October the 12th. JanicePons.com can show you exactly how to get connected specifically with prayer hubs. I'll see you later. God bless you, and I appreciate your support in these efforts. We'll see you there. Thank you.